I'm in Video Pro X11 and we're going to look at some additional problems with the object trimmer. The first problem is with the shortcut to move 5-frame increments. The manual says use the Control key and then click on an arrow, but that doesn't work. It's actually Ctrl+Alt, so the manual should be changed. I have some clips on the timeline and the selected one's been trimmed, as has the one to its right. I'll open up the object trimmer, and the first problem is going to be with the move part. If I click the arrow here to move the object, you can see that the object and everything else on the track moves over. So it untrims the left-hand clip. That one works fine. Undo that, go back in. I'll click on the arrow a couple of times, up to 5. Now if I use Ctrl+Alt to move 5-frame increments, watch what happens. It moves the object over and opens up a gap on the right-hand side. It's not supposed to do that. Everything else should come with it. Now I'll open that up again and go to the right, and everything moves over to the right. Works fine, but if I use the 5-frame increments with Ctrl+Alt, it moves the object over and makes a transition on the right-hand side. It's not supposed to do that. For the next problem, this clip here, just to show you, has not been trimmed, and the one on the right-hand side has been trimmed. And I'll move these over. Okay, now we'll go into the object trimmer. And I'm going to use these bottom arrows here that should move the right hand, and if I go one frame at a time, it opens up a gap. And of course I can't go back the other way because I'm at the end of the clip. However, I would have assumed that it would have dragged everything that's on the right hand side over towards the left. For the next problem, I'm going to move this over here just so you can see, and move this back. Now we'll open the object trimmer and go back to the bottom right arrows again. And if I go to the left now, you can see that the interface goes over to the left, but a gap opens up on the right hand side of the next object. It should actually bring everything that's on the right hand side towards the left. And I'll do that again. This time we'll go to the right, and this time it pushes the right hand object over top of its right hand object to make a transition. It's supposed to push everything over. So that's the third bug.